a lot of people are surprised that you're actually defending this Walter Palmer, the hunter. We're talking.
You know what, though? I mean, I've started to feel a bit sorry for him because obviously there's something wrong with him, but I don't want it to turn the corner where suddenly it's like people are coming out of the woodwork already and saying, some idiots are, giving him death threats, which is always mad, and it sort of ruins the cause a little bit. I mean, and I think we should, I just heard the last part of that. I think we should make a difference here. It annoys me that it's called trophy hunting because it has nothing to do with hunting. There's a big difference with hunting for food cleanly and honestly, as we've said before, and wanting to know what it's like to murder a majestic animal for no reason other than the thrill of what it's like to murder something. It's almost, it's not even the death of an animal, which is sad when it's pointless, but it's the psychology of these people that I don't understand. Why do you want? What is the fun in seeing this beautiful animal alive and then causing its death? That's what I don't understand. It's the psychology of the people, and it's the same. And in this case, obviously, it's not just the cruelty. That it's always more for me that why are you doing it? Why is bullfighting fun? Why is torturing an animal the fun bit? It's not fun to do. It's not fun to watch. I wonder about the psychology of the people that like seeing an animal in fear or tortured or just its life snuffed out for no good reason. That's what's always confused me.
What do you think about their argument that they're contributing to the conservation effort?
Paying the $50,000 or whatever it would be, and that money goes to
this is the
local
point.
villagers.
This is the point, okay? Even if that were true, they're exploiting a poor country. They're exploiting a country that really needs the money and the animals. If you go to a conservation fight, why don't they give the money and not shoot the animal?
That's what we say.
Point.
Yes, that's it.
What? If we wouldn't let a billionaire shoot a cancer patient if he gave £1 million to cancer research. Do you know what I mean?
I actually said that earlier. I'm actually lobbying for the ability to do that.
But why are we allowing people their sick fantasy for money? We wouldn't do that in any other walk of life. So it seems odd that it's like, I like to kill things. I'll give you lots of money and it'd be good for you. You go, okay, great. You want to go, whoa, why are we allowing this sickness? A vet, I've put down a couple of pets and, it's been devastating. And the vet, it's a mercy killing. It's quick, it's painless, he's doing it for the right reason. At no point does a vet say, do you mind if I do it with a bow and arrow and then take a selfie afterwards?
Right.
Why would same job? I go, I'd be worried about why I'm letting this man get off on killing an animal. It's the psychology of the people that do it. It's everything being equal and everything being good. Why are you getting off on it? This is what I don't understand.
It's kind of scary because there are a lot of people that do get off on this type of thing. That's for sure. Look at these bullfights. These bullfights, they sell out every single fucking time, and people are cheering and loving every second of it. I don't understand it either.
You know what I do sometimes when I'm particularly depressed about animal. I said on the last time I was on, like Twitter has told me how much madness there is in the world. Skinning dogs alive, torturing bulls to death. I sometimes go on YouTube and put in "bull kills man." Just to make myself feel a little bit better about it. This poor bull, I love it when the bull wins. And I've said many times, I'd rather you didn't fight a bull, right? But if you do, I hope it wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it had no choice in it. And there's always these stupid people that go, oh, well, you don't mind UFC? Yeah, because they're two consenting adults. They had a choice. At no point is someone gagged, dragged out of bed and beaten up in front of people when he didn't want to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It's
a terrible analogy.
It really
that
is
bull does not want to fight. Do you know what they do with a bull? They first of all, they file down the horns, so they're less dangerous. They cut the tendons on the back of their neck, so they're always looking like they're charging. So I've got no choice. They're frightened. The adrenaline is pumping through them. They're stabbed. They're losing blood. It's a torture. I don't know why they call it bullfighting. It's bull torture. I don't know why you want to see that. It makes me. I'm so angry and depressed at the same time. I just don't get it.
Well, they would argue that it's part of their culture, Rick.
Yeah.
It's part of our culture.
Part of our culture used to be slavery. But then we realised it wasn't a good thing. What is this bullshit? It's because it's a tradition, because it's a cult. No, I don't buy that. Culture used to include witch burning and child sacrifice. But we suddenly realised it's not a good thing to do. It's bullshit. It's not a reason. It's part of the culture. It's not a good reason. We evolve. The point of society is to get more and more civilised, fairer, better for everyone. That's the whole point. The whole point is to decrease suffering in a good society. That's our aim as human beings. If people think that we really are in charge of this planet, we're not looking after it very well. It's a very odd. It's a ridiculous argument.
Well, it should give you a little hope because front page of our paper today, Cowardly Lion Hunter feels world's wrath. So there's a lot of people jumping on this one. A lot of people.
Well, it's nice, and it is nice, and it is. I mean, we've got to remember this is still, purely symbolic. When we're raging against one lion, that they've killed another 1,000 elephants, rhinos. He's just a symptom. He's just he's a face of horror at the moment. But there's hundreds of cases every minute around the world, and we mustn't forget that.
I think there are certain moments where
heartwarming.
There are certain moments where I think people just see like, God, there's a certain type of just needless, senseless. Again, whether the word gluttony came up before, whatever it is, it's like certain. It's like, Jesus, that's just awful. There's no need for it.
Just seems over the top. Because we're all hypocrites. We are all hypocrites, and I'm not trying to say that everyone should be immediately perfect. All you have to do and it's education. Some people don't know about horrendous farm practices. In my view, some hunting is a lot more ethical than a lot of farm practices, but it's about education. And that's the great, as I said before, it's the greatest thing about social media is that, everyone can be reached if they listen. But again, it's for me, why do we pander to these crazy psychopathic urges? These people, they want to kill a lion and hack its head off. They don't want to do target practice. If it was a shooting, tin cans would do. If it was just creeping up on it, then a camera would do. If it was seeing it in the wild, then a jeep would do, and then you go home. It's something in them. They think they've got the right? These stupid, privileged millionaires think they have the right to go and pay a poor country to murder an animal, and I don't know why that's a good thing. I don't understand it. Yep, there you go.